Tension is growing on the Israel-Lebanon border. Israel's army saying it bombed military infrastructure linked to Hezbollah near the southern Lebanese town of Aitron. The Lebanese armed group says it's also targeted Israeli sites. Hezbollah saying one of its members was killed in fighting with Israeli forces. Tension on the border has flared since the latest conflict in Gaza started just over 2 months ago. Sarah Khairat has more from northern Israel near the Lebanese border.
We've had an Israeli drone flying above us, but that's been the case for the last few days because it's needing to constantly monitor this border with Lebanon. And when you were saying near the border, I'll just show you how close we are. If you take a look behind me there, those homes are Israeli homes. They're mostly evacuated because many people have left, almost everyone, really. And that grassy hill just there is actually Lebanon. And that's one of the points that where there's been concern by Israel as to how close the Lebanese territory is to Israel and why they feel under threat. Today we've heard close-range small firearms near us, very, very close, and we had to take shelter. Then a while later when we were on air live, there was a rocket that flew across us, and it was confirmed, in fact, by the Israeli military, saying that they themselves have struck a number of Hezbollah targets because of rocket fire anti-tank missiles also being fired across from Hezbollah, which Hezbollah says it won't stop until the Gaza war continues. But I want to give you a sense of what we're seeing in this part of the country on this northern border where really it's incredibly quiet, where people have left their homes. And I just want to give you a sense of how immediate leaving their homes were. This is a home here, for example, that has been effectively abandoned, right, since October 7. And just to show you how quickly people would have left this area on the border, this, for example, when the October 7 attack happened, it was the end of the Jewish holiday Sukkot, and this is what's known as a sukkah. It's usually built during the holidays for the families outside, and you can see tables and chairs left as they are, rubbish in the corner. You also have pomegranates, tangerines, lemons hanging from there that have dried up. And it really gives you a sense of how people were so worried after October 7 and with all these Hezbollah attacks. Many of those that we have been able to speak to, those that chose not to leave, what they've told us is that they are worried. They said this is the first time they've seen it on this scale. It's certainly the largest number of drone strikes, anti-missile strikes, attacks launched by Hezbollah, certainly since the war between Israel and Lebanon, in 2006. They are really concerned that potentially infiltrations could happen. It has happened before, and they don't want that to happen again, certainly not on the scale they saw on October 7.